Now, Bick, I know you say you have a pitting problem, but I have one right now because I'm fangirling slightly. Joining us this morning on the phone, Anjelah Johnson. How are you?
Hey, I'm doing well. Thank you.
Can I tell you, I've been following you since, MadTV. Welcome to King Burger, where you can have it your way, but don't get crazy.
But don't get crazy.
But don't get crazy.
You have had quite a fantastic career because you kind of went viral. First with your nail shop video, then you got on MadTV, and of course everybody loves Bon Qui Qui. Bon Qui Qui has several albums. I mean, gosh.
Yeah, I know. Bunk Weekly took on a life of her own. Nobody knew on MadTV that sketch was going to blow up as big as it did and go so viral. So a lot of people don't realize this. I was on MadTV, and it was the same year that there was a writer's strike in Hollywood, and all the writers of every TV show went on strike. And so they stopped production of all TV shows. And when they came back from the strike, there were a lot of budget cuts. And by budget cuts, I mean me. And I got cut from the show. And so I only got to do one Bunk Weekly sketch before I was let go from the show. And then that sketch blew up on the internet. And that propelled Bunk Weekly into the character that she became, which was a rapper with a record deal. We toured as that character all across the country with a live band, backup dancers. It was insane. And all of that came from one sketch on MadTV.
Wow.
That's crazy.
And that's before now everything goes viral. So for it to have gone viral then means it was amazing.
And a big deal.
Thank you.
Yeah, because this was back when YouTube was in its infancy. And so if you were trending on YouTube, I mean, you were doing something right. I mean, to tell you.
Yeah, it was around that and the nail salon. So the nail salon video took off first. Mm-hmm. And I would say with that, it was this brand new thing called YouTube. And so it was that time where if somebody sent you an email with a video in it, then you definitely watched it because it was a new thing to receive a video and an email.
Yeah.
And nowadays, first thing we do is is there a commercial? How long is this commercial? You know what I mean?
It's so true.
Now we know all the tricks. So now we're I'm not falling for this.
Right.
How long is this video? But it was brand new thing to receive a video. And then it was a funny, relatable joke about going to get my nails done that everybody just gravitated towards. It was a really relatable bit that so many people felt seen in that, and it went viral.
Well, so your comedy over the last few years, because 10 years now you've been married, right?
Yeah, going on 11.
Man. And so, of course, now your comedy incorporates a lot of your husband. And one of my favorite jokes is you talk about early on in your marriage, your husband is can I use your toothbrush? And you were like, wait, what? That's an option for you?
Yeah. I remember that blew up. The fact that was even an option. What? Yeah. How did you grow up? No.
I can't imagine, 'cause I'm in a relationship right now, Anjelah, and I can't imagine sharing my toothbrush with anyone. I don't even care if you're my family. No. Ew.
Okay, what would you do if you walk in the bathroom and you see your person using your toothbrush?
I would have some stern words, and then I'd be like, "Here's your own," because I actually I keep all the toothbrushes from when I go to the dentist. So I'm like, "Here's your pile. Use yours."
Yeah, I'm just going to buy a new one. It's not even.
Yeah,
It's gross. And I love how you made the comment. You brought up in the bit sure, we kiss and make out and whatnot, but my tongue isn't cleaning your teeth.
Right. Thank you. I cannot prevent cavities. I mean, I know I'm good for them.
Oh, my gosh.
You've got a brand new book and a tour, and it's called Who Do I Think I Am? And the book is out now. You're on the tour. You're going to be in Omaha, which is just down the road from us, next Sunday. So tell us about the book and the tour.
Oh, man. It's 70 cities we're going to on this tour, and I am so excited to come back to Omaha, mainly because people find me on Instagram and they're like, hey, I have this kind of business. I want to send you something, and be like, okay, cool. Well, this guy from Omaha makes candy, And he hit me up one day a while back and was like, hey, I want to send you some of my candy. When I tell you, me and my friends went through this candy like in 5 minutes. I'm like, I cannot wait to come back and order some of this guy's candy. But yeah, so we're going around all over. My book, Who Do I Think I Am? And then the tour is also Who Do I Think I Am? And it's actually Who Do I Think I Am? Stories of Chola wishes and caviar dreams. And I don't know if you guys know what a Chola is.
Yes.
But that's, she's like a Latina gangbanger. She's a tough girl.
Right.
And that's what I wanted to be when I was young. I wanted to be that tough girl. But nobody was scared of little Anjelah Johnson. You know what I mean? That it just didn't have the same ring to it. So Who Do I Think I Am is stories of self-identity, growing up Mexican and American, but I didn't speak Spanish. My last name was Johnson. And then it's also Who Do I Think I Am to have such big dreams and go for them? Like, who do I think I am to just go for these wild dreams? So it's a lot of stories of chasing my dreams, how I got to where I am today, crazy Hollywood stories when I got here. And so that's it. Who do I think I am?
That's amazing. And of course, you're going to be at Kiewit Hall, and you can get your tickets on your website, Anjelah.com. But it's Anjelah with a J.
I love that your name is so uniquely different. I love it.
Thank you. Thank you so mucho.
So, Anjelah, 2 questions real quick, because I know we've got to let you go soon. First of all, do you still keep in touch with any of your MadTV peeps like Key and Peel? And, of course, those are like kind of the bigger ones that made it off MadTV besides yourself. But do you keep in touch with any of them?
Not really. Like, on social media a little bit. Oh my God, I shared a flight with Krista Flanagan one time and I almost cried. I was so happy to see her. But I would say Bobby Lee is probably the one who I see the most because we're both going up at the clubs and things like that. So I would say Bobby Lee is probably who I see the most.
All right. So our question for our listeners today, besides the obvious, Anjelah, what are you famous for? Like in your family, like within your family, your friend group, coworkers?
Your crew?
I'd say, so within my family and friends, I would say I'm famous for loving people people well. Yeah, that's my jam. I love my friends and my family hardcore. And when I'm home, I want my friends to come over. Let's do dinner. I want to know your heart. I want to know what's going on in your life. And, it gets hard because I'm touring all the time. Like I said, I'm going to 70 different cities and all over the place. And it gets hard. But when I am home, I do like to spend that time with my people and connect as much as I can.
Oh, my gosh. I didn't realize we're going to get sappy. Oh, I love you.
I know. I thought you'd be like, oh, I'm, famous because I make the best mojitos or something. And you're like, because I love people.
It's too early. That's where my brain went. But you're right. No, I do love a good tequila. People know me for tequila.
Well, Anjelah, it has been so amazing talking to you. Like I said, I've been following you since the nail shop and Bon Qui Qui on MadTV. You are so fantastic. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
Of course, you got to get your tickets to see Anjelah in concert next Sunday, the 24th at Kiewit Hall on Anjelah.com. Anjelah, thank you so much.
Thank you. Bye, guys.
Bye.